Good afternoon, children. Welcome to today's English class. I think in the last class I have already taught you exercises and you must have done it, isn't it? Some of you have sent it to me and I can see that you all have written very nicely. Very good, children. So today we are going to learn a poem, My Magic Shell. Page number 29. You are going to learn about a poem, My Magic Shell. Now, have you seen this, children? What is it? Have you seen it? What is this? It's a shell. It's a shell. Where have you seen this? On the beach, isn't it? The animal dies and leaves behind the shell, and then it sinks to the beach. So this is the shell. Shells are of different colors. Shells are of different colors. They are small, some are big, some are very big, large. Okay, so today we are going to learn about the poem My Magic Shell. Now, let us see what the child is singing. Pink shells, white shells and shells colored blue. Now what color were the shells? Pink shells, white shells and blue colored shells. Smooth shells. Smooth means soft. Crinkled shells. What is crinkled? Crinkled means this type of shells. You can see so many cones and lines. These are crinkled shells. Old shells. Some shells are very old and new. Some are new. Stripped shells. What is the stripped shells? Stripped means line. And plain shells. And some shells without any mark, plain. Lifted by the tide, the waves lift them to the shore. My shell is magic, the sea sings inside. That is, my shell is magic and the sea sings inside means we can hear the shells sound. What? It is like singing songs. Okay. Now, pink shells, white shells and shells colored blue. So, what colors are the shells? Pink, white and blue. Smooth shells, crinkled shells, old shells and new. Stripped shells, plain shells, lifted by the tide. My shell is magic, the sea sings inside. So, will you sing with me, children? Pink shells, white shells and shells colored blue. Smooth shells, crinkled shells, old shells and new. Stripped shells and plain shells lifted by the tide. My shell is magic, the sea sings inside. Children, now listen to the video and you can learn this song. Listen to the video, you can learn this song. Okay?
Pink shells, white shells, shells colored blue. Smooth shells, crinkled shells, old shells and new. Stripped shells, plain shells, lifted by the tide. My shell is magic, the sea sings inside. Pink shells, white shells, shells colored blue. Smooth shells, crinkled shells, old shells and new. Stripped shells, plain shells, lifted by the tide. My shell is magic, the sea sings inside.
Now that you know the rhyme, let's sing along.
Children, open your page number 30. Did you enjoy the poem? Yes, you have to recite it very nicely. You have to watch the video and listen to the song and sing along with it. Okay? Now, open page number 30. Look at the pictures of some shells. Say the words aloud. Look, there are different type of shells over here. This is blue shell. Can you see its color? It's blue. This is crinkled. I have shown you this shells with me. See, this is the crinkle shell. This is the crinkle shell. This is smooth shell. You can see the smooth shell. Now this is stripped shell. You can see the lines over here. This is stripped shell. Now B. Have you ever held a shell to your ear? Held a shell means like this. Have you ever heard it? If yes, what kind of sound did you hear? It's like a echoing type of sound, isn't it? No need to write. Just whenever you get a shell, just place it onto your ears and then you can hear what type of sound. Okay? Now next one. See here. Now circle the animals that live in the sea. Circle the animals that live in the sea. What is this, children? Have you seen this? Yes, it's a seahorse. What is it? It's a seahorse. Does the seahorse live in sea? Live in the sea? Yes. So circle this seahorse. Now next one, zebra. Where does zebra live? In the land. Now, shall I circle it? No. It lives in the land. Now this is what? Seal. Where does seal live? In the sea. So circle seal. What is it? What is this? It's a cat. It lives in land. You all must be having cats at home. Now what is this? Octopus. Where does it live? In the sea. So circle octopus. Now what is it? Donkey. Donkey lives in the land. Do you know which? What is this? Yes, it's a dolphin. It plays also, isn't it? It plays with human beings. So circle, it lives in the sea. What is it? Deer. Does it live in the sea? No. Okay, children. Today you have learnt about what? Shells. You have learnt about shells. When you get a shell from anywhere, you just hold it, place here near your ears and listen to the sound. You will watch the video and you will sing the song My Magic Shell and learn it. Okay, children? Okay, children. Thank you. Meet you in my next class.